Hi everyone, just a minute. Whew, I had to carry my whole big ass drawing tablet over to where I am sitting. Hello, give me a minute, I'll be there soon. Hello, unexpected. How unexpected of you to show up. It's not like I asked you. It's like a 22, 23 inch screen. It's pretty bulky, so it's, not exactly the easiest thing to carry around. Um, Especially one-handed. You know. But hi! Hello, everyone! Welcome to the art stream! I am the Pastel Petal, and it is wonderful to see you all today. I hope we have a productive day doing art, and you can all just watch and follow along, all that. Yeah. I am so happy my model is working today. Oh, right. Rarity? Rarity, you're in trouble if you keep that up. Anyway, I gotta pull up my art program, all that. My word, you guys are being so extra today. Um, okay, gotta open up the file that has my VTuber model data because we are going to be working on my redeem. You did just ask me to call you my. You did just ask me to say something about me or about us. Either way, you know what you did. Okay. Anyway. Where is it? I have so many project files. It should be number what? Gosh. Number 56. Okay, we were currently working on the Aya model. So I gotta swap that over. Ah! Loot! Welcome. Thank you for the subscription. It's so wonderful that you did. Jeez, you are just too generous. You know that? Wow. Oh, everything's lagging. Oh boy. Oh boy. Are we good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay, perfect. Let me go ahead and pop on the right model. Make sure everything is copacetic for streaming. And we will get into it. There we are. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I missed a trivia. Let me see. No, she is not. There you go. Okay, let's see. Blah. Let me go ahead and yeah, here we go. This is the mode I'm going to be streaming in with the this, because that just makes sense to me. And we're going to be switching over window capture to. Is that it? Haha! Yes. Okay. That's got to get adjusted big time. Oh. Oh no. Wrong thing. Eh. Don't cry. Do not cry. No. Streaming Flora is a different creature altogether. This is true. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a pretty big window. I'm trying to make it squeeze into the right size, but give me a minute. I love you. I love you a lot. I love you so dang much. Don't even start with that heckin' stuff. No. Oh, this should go under the sub tracker anyway. Um. Sorry, this thing is a little difficult. Alright, and I guess I could put it in the middle, and then zoom it in until we get mostly content. Sorry, wow. Rarity, you are cruising today. Cruising for... I don't even know. Oh, messed it up again? Oh my gosh, I am having so much trouble manipulating this thing. Ugh. I had to unplug my mouse to plug my tablet in because I don't have enough USB ports. Okay, awesome. That'll have to do. You can't see everything, but I can go over some of what we've got here. So I was actually working on a few accessories prior to this. None of these are done yet, but you guys can all have like a sneak peek if you'd like. I have a few accessories. One of them was going to be this cute bow. Um, all this is like literally like I had an eye patch planned out and a set of glasses. But for now, we are working on something a little more evil, aren't we, folks? Title this. Where's the rename button? Man, you're just angry that this isn't a permanent item. That's all. That's literally all this is. Da, da, da. All right, get ready to be watching me draw. So, oh, I need to turn on my symmetry ruler for this because it's gonna make life way easier. Okay, let's see. What do we want for the base shape? So I'm thinking this will be like the bottom of it, right? It'll obviously expand out past the neck. We come up and in here. Or is that too... No, that's not quite right. Because what we want to do is have it stop there. Then we have a secondary one coming through here. What are we thinking on this? How do we think of this size? Too big? Too small? What do we think? Doodaloo. All right, perfect. Now, big question. Do we want the tag to be like, do we want this to sort of be the tag? Or do we want it to be like a whole, slightly dangly, like, ah, bits. Oh my gosh, subs. Thank you so much. Lou, you are too dang generous. So are we thinking dangly like this? What do we think of this size? A leash is a different redeem. I'm not adding that. No, that's too embarrassing. All right, so we're thinking dangly. Okay. And let me take a little bit more time on it. Because I'm thinking, since my style is so cartoony, I can have it be sort of floaty. If you want to embarrass me, thank you for shouting out Loot Sage! If you want to embarrass me, you have to pay for that. And that's the rules. Alright, I'm thinking... God, this is too dang big. That's so embarrassing. Okay, I think that'll do for the base idea. What do we all think? Any changes we want to make to this? I can't program a bell to jingle. I'm not that good. Oh my gosh. Most of y'all don't even know what that means. Keep it out of your mouths. Keep it out your mouths. Alright, if this is looking good, then we can move on to the line work phase already. Which is perfect. If I don't hear any objections in the next minute or so, this is going to be the final design. Got it? Good. No. Okay. Let's see. Oh, heck. I'm noticing an error on my reaction foreground. Let me fix that. Transform. Fit to screen. There we go. That was embarrassing. It's so I can write text on it, you know? Because, it won't be readable if it's too small. Because, like, if we were to do things like... Oh my gosh. I'm already out of room. So I need it to be this big just for it to be legible. That's why I asked if we wanted to do it up here. Because if it was up here, it would have been a little more flexible to have it like go all the way across, and we could have had a little more room. But as it stands, we have this. Okay, tag stays, which means... Oh, where's the symmetry ruler? I must have it back. It saves so much time. Like, genuinely. Hi! No. Like, small corrections have to be made once I take it down, but... No. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people. And this is what you all came for. Oh my god. Hi, Fire Stingray. Welcome, welcome. You all come to watch me debase myself on stream for your amusement. That's what this is. Alright, that should do for the line work, which is perfect. Okay, sketch layer can go away now. Now for colors and details. What color do we want, everyone? What color are we going for? Ah! Who dares? Oh my gosh! Thank you for gifting another sub, Loot. Welcome, welcome, Stingray. Oh my gosh. Loot's just spoiling us today. Let's see. I'm gonna need a couple... That's one vote for purple. While we are figuring that out, I'm gonna try to get this looking nice. Yeah, open up a poll. Um, let's go with pink, purple, blue, yellow, and brown. Oh, okay. I made those cheaper, by the way. All right, you get one. All right, there you go. Let me know how that comes out. I'm not actually very good at typography. Or like making letters look good. My handwriting is kind of atrocious. Dang, people like the purple. I know, I heard it last night. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the size because I can shrink it. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to cheat here. Doop, doop, doop. Yep. I might as well complete the O before I do that. Welcome, welcome, Blue. I messed this up somehow. Oh my gosh! We hit the daily sub goal, guys! Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna merge these layers then. Then I'm gonna say, to heck with it. Yes, I know it's too big. I'll be correcting that in a minute. I am goo. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And... yeah, because the D will go right there. What are we doing? Okay, purple one. Okay, thank you. 100% of the votes for a purple color. Sounds good. That's just significantly easier. Oh my gosh, rarity. Rarity. 5 more subs. Okay. You know what? We hit we hit the daily goal for subs. Just this once. Oh, there you go. You're done. Uh oh, hydrate. 1 second. It's a little harder to do hydrates on this stream because of the fact that I am literally holding a like 10-pound tablet on my lap. But I will make it happen in just a second. I would just like to properly do this because that's a little big. All right, what do we think? How do we like it? Any notes on the letters? Does it look good? All right, perfect. Good and girl are different layers. That's actually genius. Because now I can just keep that up and do this. Well, not quite. Sorry it's very quiet. I should get music for these streams. Da-la-la. Man, y'all are talking a lot. I'm having trouble keeping up. I'm happy you're all enjoying yourselves so much. All right, what are we thinking? Good? I didn't miss the hydrate. I just haven't hydrated yet. Just a second. Gotta set everything aside and get my drink. Actually, I did forget, so thank you for reminding me. There you go. Hydrated. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. I cannot believe y'all are making me do this. My tablet got caught in my bedsheet. That would have been horrible. I'm gonna have to check that real quick. Because I'm pretty sure that that can't have happened in such a short period. Where is it? No, no. Where are the notifications for redeems? Ah, no. Hello. No, bad. How dare you? Uh, yeah, I'm not seeing another one. Oh, trivia. No, that was a highlight message. Oh, wait, is it at the bottom here? Maybe. No, that's... It's being funky. Okay. Alright. Sorry, chat's moving a little faster today. It's harder to keep up with. I'm gonna miss stuff, so you're gonna have to occasionally treat me like I'm slow and can't remember things. Because I'm slow and can't remember things. Okay, now let me just finish sealing all these lines, because they need to be sealed properly. Technically, all these need to be different assets, but I think I'm good with that, given... No, I'll need to split that up. That's fine. I just don't want to color it yet. I just need to finish making sure all of this is correct. Yeah. It's gonna look a little awkward no matter what, so I'll just roll with that. Okay, so what shade of purple are we thinking? Oh, okay. Ew. There you go. Okay. Dark purple. Okay. Do we want like a vibrant or sort of a faded purple? Da-da-da. Like, are we thinking like this shade? We're thinking closer to like here. Here, I'll do some color swatches. And then we'll have a vote. All right, everyone, we're going to have a vote on these different shades of purple. It is going to be... Oh. One through five. Start a poll. We're going to do a poll before we decide. Ba, ba. End the poll and start a new one. I have no idea. Let me see. There's got to be a way to do it, though. Well, that's one vote for 1 and one vote for 4. Oh, just start another poll then. It's fine. You need to stop sending me so much money, Loot. This is gonna be a vote. This is a community decision. Ba-da-na-na-na-na. Do you wanna kill forever in your heart? It should be startable now. You guys need to pick one. The votes are just tied. Guys, take a stand. Alright, open up the poll. Because it should be openable now. I hate that I can't have my mouse and my tablet in at the same time. Alright, here we go. Now it's all coming through. Ah, no. Alright, everyone knows the numbers, and I think the writing is pretty on the wall, so we're not going to get a massive comeback. Which means all good. Just need to seal these edges. And then we are going to make me disappear because I'm in the way. Dude. Nice and easy. My voice is not smooth. Jeez, guys. Ooh, right. Before I continue, let me separate out some assets real quick. Because it's going to make life a lot easier if I do. Oops. Nope, I want the copy to exist. Nope, I did it backwards again. Perfect. That's what we want. Trivia. What is bad and starts with stairs and financial blue? It's you. You're not bad though, or bad with stairs. Okay, yes, you're terrible with stairs. I thought you just said you were bad, and I was gonna bop you on the nose. Unacceptable. You are not bad. All right, and this gets a lot easier if we do this ahead of time. Okay, and now they are all individual assets. What do we want for the tag color? Do we want like a gray? Do we want like metal? Or do we want like a gray or a gold? A silver or a gold? Probably. It depends on how much time I have. I have a queue of stuff coming up. All right, silver. Silver is a good one. It's probably what I would have gone with, honestly. Okay, let's see. Hmm. All right, so let's see. Probably like. Uh, I mean, you didn't have to call me hottie there, but basically, just ask. Like seriously, just open, honest question about that. Like if it hasn't come up, it makes sense to just make sure. You know, that sort of thing is really important. And to follow up that advice, I'm gonna give you all a da da da. All right. Back to it. Um, need a new color layer for the because we want this to look sort of like an etching. Do 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 do. I mean, Lou, you are personally always free to talk to me off stream. Was that bad life advice or just life advice? I don't know why those aren't getting like showing up in my like log. No, she's not. She's like a 3 out of 10. Yep. Boop boop boop. Jip 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 jip. There we go. Collars are done. Okay, so now we're going to export all the different assets, more or less. What I need to do is turn off the outfits, because there's a little trick I do to save data here, because this is just such a big file. It's enormous. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I guess technically I should have a little bit behind, like a back to the collar. So I'll do that before we move on, just to save myself a major headache in the future. Because if there's no back asset there, it's going to be way... Oh. Well, it needs to be the right color, and the symmetry is pretty helpful here. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, wait. No, no, no. I want my, I want the other one, because that pen's a little unstable, and those were looking a little noticeable. There we go. That's much better. Ooh, that was meant to be a vector line. I guess it doesn't matter now, but... Ooh, dangerous. Okay, and doop. And... Sort of a faded... Mm, meh... No... Yeah, everything's good. Why? Alright, that looks good. Now I need to label all of this stuff. So I'm going to be unplugging my, I guess, tablet controls for a minute, just while I fix this up, because it will take a minute. It just needs a back asset, that's all. That happens, it's fine. Sometimes you need an asset that is there that no one's really going to see, just for when things sort of change. I need to make sure that I know where and what everything is, right? All right, so tag assets we're not going to worry about right now, because sort of the least important of everything at the moment. Let's see. All right, so this is collar front color. Oh, no, this is not that. What's the only visible one? Where is it? There it is. Collar, front, color. Yeah, of course I'll help you learn. Oh boy, of course you are. Yep, and that's collar, front line. Uh, I don't really have any tips. I dated a trans mask guy once. Just, just date. Just treat them like any partner. And respect their boundaries and wishes. That's all there is to it. Aw, I'm gonna be sad to see you go, Nova. What? Where? 125 bits? How? What? What? You know, y'all spoil me too much. Ooh, those should be on different layers. Uh-oh. Well, it's a quick fix at least. Yeah, you're gonna see me looking to the side a lot while I'm doing this manual work because it's just literally easier to do it this way. Alright. Perfect. Tag main color. Okay, now we tag main line. There it is. Tag main line. Then I'm going to drag those together to sort of bunch them up. Otherwise, this is... 95 more bits! Come on! I don't deserve this! I have done nothing! Tag, dangle, line. You are all incorrigible little monsters. Tag, dangle, color. No! Oh, collar front line should be next to collar front color. Oh, it is. Okay, we're good. Alright. Yeah, that's off. Alright. The dangles and the line are gone. Alright, so this is... yes. Okay. So in order to make this work, what I'm going to have to do... I'm going to take the tag main line and tag main color. I am going to duplicate them. Because we're going to have two versions of the same asset. One is going to say good girl, and the other is going to say bad girl. And then those are all going to be actually melded down. All right, duplicate this. Girl line 2. Good line. Girl line 1. Perfect. And bad line. Okay. I know, I am so excited for that. Also, yeah, Loot, you are just overly generous to a genuinely worrying for your like future kind of way. Like, please don't put yourself out just to make me smile, okay? Like, I would prefer that you be surviving. Do it. Oh, that's a good line. Oops. So this is a girl line. Like, wait, what? Did I copy the wrong... I copied the wrong thing. Heck. Okay, 1 second. Delete layer. Good line. And duplicate this layer. Girl line 2. Alright, perfect. Now I go and I find the colors. Because normally I keep the line work and the color work separate, but right now it's a little less important, you know? Where is it? Where's the color for it? Oh, wait, I get it. I get what I did. 1 second. I made an oopsie. Alright, turn off. Okay. Alright. Girl color 1. And then we duplicate it. No, I don't want to delete it. Duplicate it for girl color. Girl color. Okay, sorry, that was dumb. Bad color. Oh, nope, that's the background color. That actually does go back down below all of this, right around there. And good color. Where'd it go? Uh-oh, we lost a part. Oh boy. 1 second, I gotta make sure everything's accounted for. Right. Color, back, color. No, 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 no. No. Oh, I don't. Oh, wait, yes, I do. I do actually need another one of those. Never mind. There it is. Phew. Thought I lost it. Color. Back. To. Or line. There we go. Okay. Oh no, who's sad? Why is everyone sad? Phone call? Oh no, I'm sorry. Ah. You are extremely kind, Lit. Honestly, not really. The rigging process is really simple, actually. I'll show you when we get there. Actually, it might be a little more complicated than I'm letting on, but we'll see. Okay, looking good. Alright, good. Just don't die of starvation, Blue. That's all I ask. You can follow that simple request. I will not get on you. Alright, let's make the bad girl tag its own thing. Tag main line. Ah! Who? Oh my god, thank you so much for subscribing! I think my asset for that is missing, but thank you so much, Pro Self Love. It took me a minute to actually get that name. I didn't want to say it wrong though. Pro Self. Okay. You're free from ads, and also there's no Where is the alerts box supposed to be? I'm gonna move that above everything because it should be like at the top. Or yeah, there we go. Alerts will now show up. I am sorry. Okay, and then I need to merge visible layers. And this is bad girl tag. Alright, turn that off, and then we go for the good girl tag. Merge visible layers. Oh, whoops, I have to undo this. I made a mistake. Yeah, I forgot to turn the ruler off, and I messed it up. There we go. Just a second. I gotta make sure the ruler is not visible, otherwise I lose my ruler. And that would suck. Ruler is off. I'm kind of... Oh, Nova, I'm so sorry. I'm going to miss you. Listen, Blue, I will help you not starve to death. You just need to stop being dumb. And I'll help you with that. Doop, doop. Oop, I turned the accessories off. I'm great at this. Doop. Doop. Nope. Yes. Right. Merge visible layers into bad girl tag. Alright, there we go. And now we turn off that. Turn on these. Merge visible layers. Good girl tag. Yeah, there we go. Tags are done. Perfect. Those can remain. I might as well just have these all merged. I don't technically need to, but it does save on a little bit of time and a slight amount of space. Just makes stretching assets a little difficult at times. I'm actually going to leave the collar front untouched. And I'm going to leave that untouched as well, just because of how it's looking. All right. All the assets are there. Now I need to delete everything that isn't the tags. All right, now I messed up. Yeah, gotta turn that one on. Now we delete everything for just a minute. Delete sketches. And then we export this. No, we save it as a PSB. Go to my assets folder, base assets, color. And we're saving it as a Photoshop document. Yes. All right. Save it all. And then we go back to before everything was deleted, but after everything was merged. Oh my gosh. I am, like, swimming in it. Make sure everything... Oh, undelete everything again, because I deleted it all again. And now I can just throw these into the accessories folder. Which, I guess, no, that's, yeah. Oh no. At some point, I think I deleted the accessories folder. Nothing in it got deleted, but good thing I caught it now, because now I can just toss these all in. Delete the collar sketch, because that's extra data we don't need. And I'll go back to save this. Oh, no, 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 no. Go save it where it needs to go. Save as. And save it back as asset number 60. Yeah. Just gonna call it VTuber asset so I don't lose it. Oh, I saved it as PSD. My bad. Yeah, you don't want to save the whole thing as a Photoshop document. That's, yeah, this is gonna take like 10 minutes. Fuck. Well, fuck. Are we? No, yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's gonna try to crash. Aw, alright, Blue. Have a good night. Rest, rest, rest. Enjoy your sleep. I'll see you later. Ah. Let's see. Are we back? Nope, that's still, freaking out. Yeah. No! No! You betrayed me, Rarity. Why? Why would you do this? My hair, my beautiful hair is gone. Ah! Oh, you took it from me. You claimed my hair. Nope, that's still frozen. Oh, I see the progress bar. This is gonna take forever. Why did I let myself do this? No. Not gonna be permanent. No. Because then it wouldn't work. No, 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 no. Can't make it happen. Ow, my bones. Ah, my bones. Now we're just waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for my thing to finish uploading. It's not even the right file type. I just hit the wrong button, but I don't want to crash my Clip Studio Paint, because then I'll lose all of my assets. Alright, love you too, Nova. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you after the stream. Night, 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 night. No, you are not supposed to sleep off a concussion, Blue. That is how you fucking die. You will literally die. Don't. Like, no jokes, nothing like that. If you are concussed, do not. Do not sleep until you are given clearance by a medical professional to do so. I'm not joking about that. I refuse to let the people that I care about die because they're idiots. And I will call you a fucking idiot for trying to sleep off a goddamn concussion. I'm gonna get serious on people when they try doing stupid stuff. Anyway, hi Millie, welcome, welcome. Have you tried to sleep off a concussion, Rarity, without clearance from a medical doctor? Then... Oh, what? I'm waiting on a response. God, well, you were 13. You were not stupid, you were a child. Blue is much older than 13 and should know better. Seriously, Blue. If you are concussed, if you are fucking concussed, go somewhere with medical staff. Do fucking not. You could experience a brain bleed in your sleep and instantly die due to hemorrhage. Do not fucking risk it. That doesn't mean it was fucking smart, Blue. That doesn't mean it was smart. And I was just as angry with you when you did it then as you are now. Give me a second. I need to calm down. This is upsetting to me. Okay. Okay. Good. Please do. Thank you. Go get checked out. It just matters. Your life is not something to fucking play with. As much as I don't want you to feel bad, Blue, I want you to remember this. I want you to remember exactly what you're risking when you do something like that. Okay? I don't want to make you hurt over this, but I will do anything to make sure you're safe. And if that means getting pissed at you, yeah, I'm going to do that. Thank you for getting yourself checked out. I'm proud of you. Okay. With that set aside, though, I am going to switch over to Live 2D. Because we gonna be editing the model. Unfortunately, this is not a very universal setup. Okay. Can I stretch it? Is it gonna let me? I have to finish doing the collar, and then we do the more art. I have the collar, and then I have the collar, then I have emotes. Someone redeemed the bald emote, or the bald redeem. Uh, so I have to finish rigging the collar, and then I come back and do some emotes that I got commissioned to do. Rest up. Pro self love. Have a good one. And then afterward, we are doing a request from Sinrin. And then after that, we're doing Never Nevers, if there is time. Because that's the order the requests came in, and I'm going to respect that. And also, the emotes were paid for, so they get priority. 1 second. I want to make sure that this is stream friendly, since I'm just opening all my assets up. Not that there's any kibbles and bits, but at the same time, you never know with Twitch. Better to be safe. All right, awesome. Looks good. Window capture is back on. Okay. Yeah. All right, so this is my VTuber model. There's a lot going on here. And we are going to be importing a new piece to it. This thing is barely functional right now. I need to... Well, it's just a little laggy. It's fine. So I need to add in the new PSD file. Uh, it's literally just no clothes, but there's no kibbles and bits or anything. And then I have the bald emote. Those are literally the two things I have. And now I'm adding a collar to it because I got paid $115 to add a collar emote. All right, rest up, Blue. Don't fall asleep, okay? Just take your time. Don't sleep until it's been about 4 hours since you bonked your head. Oh my gosh. Sin! Sin! She never promised to do that, and I wouldn't hold her to that. That was never part of the agreement. Alright, base assets. Toss in this. Create new from PSD file. No, I didn't want to create new. Shit. Fuck. Okay. Open recent. Yeah, there we go. I messed up. It's been a minute, okay? Alright, there we go. Add on layers is a new art mesh. Perfect. Okay, got all that. Now we need to get in here and fix where everything lies. Because as it is, none of this is where it should be. Obviously, like, the back is just clipping through the front. Not ideal. So we're gonna put these down here. Perfect. There we go. Because the assets are still where they need to be. It's just need to make sure everything is meshed and whatnot. Speaking of, let me turn off the main Flora stuff just to get this meshed before anything else. Yike, that was what I was trying to avoid, actually. God, that is horrifying. No one saw anything. Okay. Yeah? Oh, that's awesome, Sin. That's wonderful. That'll be a lot of fun. That's exciting. Now we turn the outfit off. And now we want to give all of this meshes. Because if it doesn't have meshes, it will not work properly. Let's just say that much. Okay, so we're going to want to... Nope, we don't want auto mesh. We want to... Well, yes, we do want auto mesh, actually. Well, yeah, we do. Little deformation. Heavy. Yeah, heavy deformation. Back line. And collar back color gets a new one with... Oh, whoops. Did I mess up? No, they just now have it. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I bet it'll look super cute. Absolutely. Alright. These should also be given meshes. Oh, no. I don't want to do custom meshes unless I absolutely have to, just because it's a headache. So we're doing auto meshes for now. And if it turns out to be needed, then I will worry about that. Yep. These should have basically the same. It's been a while since I've done this, so I am basically remembering at the same time as I'm doing, so that'll be fun. Yep. No, it doesn't need to be a preseat. And then auto, heavy deformation. Perfect. And these don't need to deform at all because they are solid metal. So, perfect. Now I can re-enable all of the other stuff. So, legs, hair. Yep, that is about right. Clothes, more hair, more mouth, all the stuff basically. It's all coming back because it all matters. All right, perfect. And now I need to add deformers for all of this. Need new physics, don't I? Because, quant, 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 quant. Yeah, the physics are fun to play with. Which one's hair? That one's hair. Okay, and then this is the... Oh, wait, those shouldn't be physics. Should they? No wonder everything is acting a little funky there. I'll have to fix that later. Alright, let's put everything to normal. I bored my chat to death, I think. Oh, my num lock isn't on. No wonder it's not resetting. I was like, what's happening? Oh, wonderful. I'm mostly joking around. Don't worry. All right, we'll add the physics last. Let's just get the motion going. All right, we want to make a mesh deformer for the front of the collar and a mesh deformer for the back of the collar. Oh, man. Oh, that's really cool. That's awesome. So then we go angle X. And we make sure that... Honestly, these could probably be in the same place from a physics perspective. Just saying. Let's actually lessen the amount of work I have to do here. All right, there we go. Now the collar has its own thing. So now we want to give it a X mesh. So now when I move like this, it's going to deform and move with it. Basically, it's just going to shrink that way. And just the same on the other side. It is being pretty laggy, though. Probably because I'm running OBS at the same time. Yeah, this is pretty simple stuff, honestly. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna not do it or anything. Like, I'm very likely going to still be able to do her, or her art. Anyway, let's see. Color. I should have named that color X. Color Y for the Y values. Right, so and then we want it to sort of It's not doing much of anything there. Oh, heck. Nope. Whoopsie. I almost edited the base value by accident. How am I already halfway through the stream? That's ridiculous. That doesn't seem right. That's not deforming at all. That's not great. Oh, there we go. I just had to do that. Ooh, got it. Other way. So I actually do want it to sort of stay in place, but to stretch up, I think, is the actual idea. Not entirely sure. Again, most of this motion and stuff I don't really get a lot of. It's all kind of guesswork. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more art streams until I'm done, basically. Yeah, it's a little awkward, but not 100% sure on how much more I can actually mess with it. I don't know. That Oh yeah, I see the issue there. That definitely needs to get pulled back a lot more. Yeah, much wider there. I think that'll help. I do want to stream your emotes. I have a lot of stuff coming on. Oh my god. Rarity. Rarity. All right, let's check the angles, make sure that's all working. It's not amazing, but it will do. All right, yeah, that moves right. That feels awkward as shit, but it moves right enough. All right, and now one more mesh deformer for color Z. Because this is for the Z-axis stuff, which everything breaks with the Z-axis, by the way. I don't know why, but the Z-axis is just evil. I did it again. I need to make sure. Oh, those are actually in the right place. Oh, right. I should just be able to... Nope. I should just be able to do... motion mirroring, I think. And then, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that one's on the list. All right, perfect. Now we get the tag stuff, which has its own deformation mesh. Okay. Looking good so far. Rad. I still think this color clashes a bit, but y'all voted for it. All right, these are going to get their own mesh. No, you're not. You're a wonderful influence on the chat and a great mod. You keep everyone really active. That's awesome. Tag dangle X. Create. I'm happy you like the color. That's all that matters, really. I mean, it's just for fun, you know? Oh, that definitely goes too far to match the turn. Yeah, that looks correct. Motion mirroring, horizontal. I forgot that I could just do that. That makes life way easier. Sin, you are perfectly okay. That was really fast, actually. Good. Saves me time. Okay. Next, we want another dangle. This is tag dangle Y. Create. Go to the Y angles. Zoop. I don't think I can motion mirror this one. No, I cannot. That's okay, though. Technically, this one would be a little different anyway at this angle, because it would sort of like... It wouldn't shrink, but the bottom would a little, just because, you know, how things tend to move. A little more there. Then we bring it down slightly, I believe. Yeah, and this could be like widened out a bit just because there's more of it. I don't understand how motion or anything works, by the way, guys. I'm not an artist of any measure. I am so sorry that you can't speak still. That is awful. Alright, looks good enough. I'm going to ignore any Z inconsistencies because the Z axis doesn't come up enough to be a problem anyway. Alright, reset it all because now we're doing the tag dangle Z. Tag dangle Z. Sorry, that was dumb. Whoop. And throw it on there. Okay, move it to where it goes. This one will actually be a little interesting because it needs some fairly major deformation, actually. Because we need it to actually bend now. Like, not a lot, but enough to show motion. Mm. Well, no, that's all going to be handled by the physics engine, actually. We really shouldn't mess with it too much there. Because the physics should technically handle all the wobblies. Trying to do the physics by hand is just going to make it look funky. I forgot about that. Motion mirror, horizontal, boom. Perfect. Okay. Now on to the tags. We are that close to done. And technically these two can have the same tag, even though they're not visible at the same time, because they legitimately are the same thing. So and make sure that we have turned that on. Okay, motion mirror. Once I remembered how motion mirroring worked, it got a lot easier, I'll say that much. Okay, dupe. Tag Y. Oh boy, I hope blue's okay. Up we go. Slightly more prominent. Okay. Okay, that's fair. I just don't want him to die. Don't feel like that's too much to ask. Alright. Pazumba. Alright, next. Tag Z. Create. Angle Z. Add point. Dupe. And motion mirroring horizontal. Alright, and now we add a new thing for physics. Yeah, I don't have a lot of streams without mods or anything. It's not typically too much of an issue. Okay. Create parameter. Tag. Tags physics X. Add 3 layer. Oh, nope. Because I believe that physics are their own mesh. Where's hair? I gotta confirm. It's been a minute. Right, head. That's the hair toggle, which is inside hair, which hair back, hair Y. No, that's not doing it. Where are the physics toggles? Sorry, it has been a while. Luke, you are a wonderful and sweet human being that cares, like, immensely about all the people you love and care about. It is actually staggering how much you are willing to give. Yeah, Sin is basically the type that has like 400 unread tags in servers. It's just easier to message her. Okay, physics appear to be their own thing. They don't have a mesh, but how did I do that? I genuinely don't remember. And that's important. Let me look up. Alright, see? See? Loot, I am so sorry you live with people that treat you so shittily. Like, genuinely, you don't deserve it. Oh, I just attached the physics to the actual object. Got it. That's scary. Well, if that's what I did before, let's do it again. Who am I to question me of the past? Alright, well, if that's the case, then I actually need to glue these together. Oh, no. Well, no, it can't be a deformer, I remember now. It literally cannot. Uh, yeah, so... Then I need the actual tag things as well. Oh. Do. Oh, whoops, I need to edit this, basically. Negative 30, 0 to 30. I believe that's what I did for all of them. Oh. No. I messed it up. But that is correct. That is how I did it. So I gotta Control Z that. 30, 0. Okay, something is up. Delete that, and we're gonna make a new parameter. All right, tag phys x. Minimum negative 30, default 0, maximum 30. And 3. Basically, what it's going to do is we're going to do a massive deform here. If I remember how to do this. It's been a minute. No, I actually want to fuck with it. Yo. Okay, don't fuck with any of that. I don't want to lose anything. Oh, I'm sorry, Rarity. I'm actually very sorry. That's awful. Alright, so they have been set up for physics, but Yeah, I did this a little wrong, so... Easy fix. Which has more vertices? You have more vertices, so... No, I want to select. I don't want to add. No, 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 no. Sorry, I'm relearning the program a little bit. Control C. Yep. Okay. Oh, nope. Do. Delete. Control V. Correct. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select both. And I'm going to... Where's the glue button? Bind. Bind all of these points. Correct. Now when one moves, the other will move. Oh, they were not big enough, is what I'm seeing. Alright. Well, these don't need to be, like, massive deforming lines anyway, so... Oh, where'd it go? Oh, geez, what did I do? Put that back. Okay, there we go. Got it back to how it was. Slight panic there. Whew. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, this is the one I actually want to copy. Got it. Copy. Okay. Delete. Paste. Okay. Select both. And glue. Alright, now when one of these moves, both of them move. Ideal. Okay, now you two need... Oh, heck. Oh, that's not good. Live 2D just crashed. Let's pray we didn't lose too much, huh? If we lost a bunch, that would suck. I mean, it's my first ever crash in Live 2D. But I remember it has a fairly robust backup system. Its backups, I think, are fairly robust. We'll find out. That would really suck, given that I've been working on this for a little bit. If that is the case, we're just gonna go on to drawing. We're just gonna go on to drawing stuff. I'm gonna be honest. There's no sign of it. Open recent file, perhaps. Okay. That really sucks. I'll do this on my own time when I'm not streaming, because it does not like being streamed, I guess. It doesn't take too long to do. Yeah, it's time for the emotes. It's okay. Honestly, it's a miracle it didn't happen last time. Like, honestly, it's pretty rare that these things don't happen. Alright, let me pull up the list of what emotes were made. You're gonna be okay, Loot, I promise. Pinned messages. Alright, so we need a heart, head pat, Angie. And then... what were the rest? They were like, surprised me, but we picked. Unfortunately, I did not pin the other ones we decided on, Loot. Heck. Loot, do you know what they were? Do you remember? Got him. Found him. Alright. Gonna get to work on these. Also, I need your asset again. I need the reference. Dupe. Copy image. Put it there. Jump to present. Because I'm going to be keeping this up as a reference while I draw. I'm going to be keeping this up the whole time just to keep track of what's going on. Also going to be putting this back where it belongs. And let's switch back over to Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, I swear, I have never had issues with it that bad before, Live 2D. It has never tried to murder me before like that. So that is just really unfortunate. But I'm not going to let it get me down because I have work to do. Even if I am pretty upset about it. Okay. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 emotes. Let's draw some heads. Well, let's draw 5 circles. And by that I mean I'm going to draw 1 circle and then I'm going to copy it 5 times. Oh, right. I have to plug the I have to unplug my mouse and plug the tablet back in because the tablet is not responsive until I plug that in. Just a moment. Yeah. All right, there we go. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, let's get to work. Do 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 do. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Live 2D is not a fan of OBS. That's what we learned today. That is what we learned today. How's everyone doing, by the way? Just checking in on everyone. All right. By the way, I can't actually draw a circle, and besides, we actually wanted a little more squeeze on the bottom because chibi head. Loot. Rarity. She did not. Okay, she might have a little, but you know that's just how she is. Yep. Perfect. That'll kind of work. Welcome back, Blue. Or no, Blue isn't there. That's Millie. Hi, Millie. Sorry, I don't know why I thought Blue was the type to just put that shark. I'm a little dumb. Anyway, let's ignore that. I'm gonna move on to getting this drawn up. Okay, let's have a look at your model. These should not take too long. Loot, do we want the hat in the model? Because that will take up some space, and I need to account for that now. I can't see anything. I'm blind. Just take a minute. Uh, my brain is just dying on me. It's okay. Da-da-da. This one I can do pretty easily. Do, 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 do. Mm. Blub blub. Ooh, I hit a button. Nope. Now, for the moment, I can just sort of work under the assumption of I can just sort of work with this, because none of this is hat stuff. It's more like the sippy emote. That is the first one. Yeah, it all matters. A lot, actually. All right, no hat, I suppose. By the way, Loot, you don't have to be drinking the tea. That's just the first thing I thought of. So let me know if you want to be drinking anything else. Really, I wouldn't do this, but I did kind of accidentally move myself out of space there, so retroactively go down a bit. The crazy eyes help, trust me. Is everything still running? Okay. Alright, there we go. That's the sippy emote sketched out. Next, let's do... let's see, because this is going to be the Angie one. Oh, wait, needs eyebrows. What do you think of this lip? For like angry. I decided to really over exaggerate it a bit, but if it doesn't fit what you want, let me know. Alright, perfect. Thank you. Trying to stay as on model as possible while just exaggerating the hell out of it, you know? Shrimp. Yeah, I think if I go any bigger, it's gonna, like, hurt the visual of it on the as an actual emote, so try to stay within these bounds. There we go. Gotta add those in there somewhere, right? Okay. Next up, we have heart. Okay. I'm going to start moving these around a little because they are a little big to have so close to each other, which is fine. It's just means I need to make sure there's ample space for everything. All right. Next, let's do the heart. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'd be willing to do that for you. In the future. Hi, Blue. Oh, gotcha. Hada hada. Okay. Let's see. Oh, good. That's good. Oh, gotta hydrate. Heck, 1 second. Careful. I should never hydrate like this again, by the way. I put everything in danger. I mean, I might have soundboard emotes in the future. Right now, I do not. All right. Loot, how do these eyelashes look to you? Are they about right? Perfect. Just wanted to be sure. And I'm thinking for the heart emote, we go maximum cute. What do you think, Lit? All right, that's fair, Blue. Yeah, what's that? What would you like for your request? Since, I'm working on your commission, so, makes sense to do that. Uh, I think that's just the dog knocking on my door. Okay, what colors? On it. Man, the artist didn't even do that for you. That sounds like you kind of fell for one of those artists that are like hanging out or that like prowl on Discord servers and are like, "Hi there, nice to meet you. I draw art. Would you like to buy my art?" And like every single one is kind of in the same style and stuff, but they charge like scarily low prices because they actually use a lot of assistive tools and stuff, and you're not actually getting real art. It's definitely like that is actually like a pretty well known scam in the art community. Mostly because it makes people like or people like me a lot more like vulnerable, or it makes us look a lot less trustworthy. So we don't like when people do that. All right, how's that for the heart emote? Next up is what's left. Head pat is going to be the last. Raid is going to be the next. I mean, it's okay. That stuff happens. But yeah, if you can get a refund, do it because you know, it's very like shady and you probably shouldn't go through people like that anyway. But I'm gonna warn you, it's very likely they are gonna fight you tooth and nail to not give you a single cent back. Like they do not want you to have that money. Just a heads up. Let's see. Next will be Raid. Do you have any like specific raid animation or like not animation but raid pose you'd like? Or would you like a carbon copy of my sort of hype thing? Or maybe I could do like a what did you spend? I mean, that is technically what you would expect as a reasonable price for a like a lower quality, like a lower end to mid end model in most cases, but that's still not great. Like that is not a horrible price for a model. But man, does that suck. Ex that Yeah, that's pretty overpriced. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that's great. Yeah, never trust what an artist is going to tell you about market value because the truth is there really isn't a market value for art. Like if someone is claiming that, that's a big red flag. Like yes, all artists deserve to be paid what they're worth, but market value isn't necessarily going to be much of a thing, you know? 400 for rigging is actually pretty appropriate. 400 is about what you'd expect for rigging. The reactions seem overpriced, but the total price and the rigging price don't seem crazy. I have to think about that because I've never rigged a fully fledged like model beyond my own, and my model is actually missing. Um, yeah, that's not great. This is we'll talk about that later, Luke. Though at the moment, it is a little hard to say because I don't technically have experience with this specific form of rigging because I have not done a character with as much detail as yours would have. I am happy to try, and I'd give you a pretty hefty discount for being the first person I ever did, but I would ask that you do not give me a cent until I am like sure that I can do it. Like if I start on it and I'm like, yeah, I can't manage this, then if you really want to, I can give you the assets that I make because I can make you the assets for sure, and you can take them somewhere else, or you can, whatever. We'll figure that out. But yeah, this reference you have, that is not great to be the only thing you got. I'm gonna say that. Uh, uh, show that to me in DMs at some point, cause I am curious what they sent you. Though in this exact moment, I am working on getting your model, getting your art properly like done here. Or your like your emotes. Yeah, we don't want a ton of detail, but a little bit is fine. Yeah, we can definitely add those to the thing pretty easily. I will check that out post stream and tell you what I think about it. And then Luke, does your model like, or does your character like do magic or anything? Um, like, do you want like magical sparks or confetti or what? What are we looking at basically for this? All right, we're gonna go with magical sparks. Yeah, I'm not very good at drawing stars, but I figure stars are kind of the. Ooh. Oh, alchemist. Okay, well, I know what to do then. There's a very, very simple thing that I can do for this. And that would be an explosion. Oh, Angelica, you're a witch. Whoopsies. Well, an explosion could still work. I'll just make it like purple smoke. And it seems you're happy with the explosion anyway, so you know what? I'll call it a win. This one might be a little hard to read. I'm not sure. If it is, we can squeegee the assets down a bit. And then last one is gonna be the head pat. And the head pat's actually gonna be the hardest one, believe it or not. Because that is a skill set that I have not actually mastered. Oh, right. You need eyes over here. Yeah, as an emoji, it might be a little hard to read. So, because like as an emoji, they're gonna be about like maybe closer to that. But there's no line work or anything yet, so it is tough to say how that's gonna come out. Right, a little bit of a hand dealy here. Okay, very, very simple hand. Then we have. Oh. Animated emotes, I depends on the complexity of the animation. I would probably charge $10 per frame. Uh, so like if it needed 3 or 4 frames, that'd be like 30, $40. If it's just a 2 frame animation, it would be fine to do 20, you know? I actually need to map out where everything is going to be going here because having trouble figuring it out. There we go. Yeah, because it would literally just be the same price as drawing an emote each time, basically. Admittedly, I used to charge more than that, but then I like had time to sit down and think about the pricing. You know? Additionally, you tend to buy like a lot of stuff from me, so I am like more than happy to just you know, go with my gut on these things. You know what? Let's do a little bit of a tousled hair thing going on there because it's cute. What do you think, Loot? What do you think of the head pat emote? I should really make a page for my work to like advertise on. Yeah. Definitely make this whole thing a lot easier. All right, there's the sketches. Any changes to the sketches before I proceed? Because this is the last time I will accept changes. Because I do not do modifications past the sketching phase unless it is colors. I will redo colors and shading. I will not redo lines past the sketch phase. Oh, you need a nose there. That's one thing. Yes, absolutely. All right, let's start with the head pat. Additionally, let me just sort of. This way you get a better idea of what you're actually going to be looking at. What are you thinking for the head pat? I will await response before I do anything. If there's anything that looks off, let me know. Like, even if it sounds like a stupid or minor detail that, like, doesn't, like, that you think, that looks a little weird, that's enough for me to go off of. What was that yes to? I have a bit of a stream delay. You're gonna have to be a little clearer. All right, head pat is done. All right, heart emote. Any changes for the heart? Ugh. Um. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and I'll call you real quick. All right, perfect. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so hello. Can you hear me? Can I hear you? I cannot hear you. Are
Okay.
you? Oh, there you
Uh,
are. There you are. Hello. All right. So, what are we thinking?
I
Hmm.
I love it.
All right. Next, we're gonna look at the raid emote. What are we thinking?
It's like you said, there's that delay, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, take your time.
Because the heart looks great. It's still showing the heart for me though.
Yeah, give it a minute.
There we go. Ooh, it kind of looks like my arms are disappearing into the smoke.
So those are like your sleeveys going on there.
Ooh, so I think can't you like make like without adjusting too much, make it seem like the smoke's covering the back end of my arms?
Yeah, that shouldn't be too hard at all. And just
Yeah,
add
other than
a
that, like
little
amazing.
bit of like cloud there. Erase the front. All right. Let me know when it comes through.
Yes.
Rarity. I saw your comment. Basically, the reason the hair looks short is because it's all behind her. Though I could add a little bit here just to make it clear that it's like behind. Just
Ooh. Yes.
there we go.
Also, I totally muted the stream so I could hear just the call. I have no idea
Yeah.
what my voice is going through.
You should be fine. Can everyone? Yeah, your audio should be coming through. All right. What are we thinking of Sippy when it loads? The first one I
Gotta
did.
love string delays, right?
Yeah. Well, can't do much about it. Like I could open up another stream to you directly, but then everything would break.
Yeah, no, no, please, no, no breaking.
Mm.
I am perfectly content.
And of course, I have you drinking the tea right now, but it could be anything you want to drink.
Ooh, you could just put like XXX like the old cartoons did for alcohol.
On it. I don't know how
That's very
much
heavy.
Twitch is gonna like it, but oh right, this is for your
Oh,
server.
well, Twitch is gonna use them too. So
Like Twitch might have a
I don't.
problem with that, is all.
You can just color it like beer, right? And just
I
let it
mean, I was just going for a juice box vibe. Oh, you know what
same.
I could, you know what I could do with it, like really subtle.
Hmm.
Oh, I got to redeem. or an ada. Okay. Um,
Oh,
I could. Oh my god! Don't you start. I could instead of it being like a direct allusion to alcohol, I could straight up draw like a piece of wheat on it, because beer is bread. You're just drinking your
I
bread.
yes. I also like. I don't know.
Up
Yes,
to
I
you.
like your idea. I don't want to like, keep making you redo things though either, because like
This
it
this
works
takes
amazingly well.
this takes like 2 seconds. Trust me. Like the decal on the juice box is easy to fix.
I mean, I kind of like the rarity slot. Sip the tea though. The drama.
Okay, so yeah, we'll go back with the T, the initial
Sorry.
idea. No, you're fine.
Wait, I just realized. I'm pretty sure Rarity just heard me fold on stream.
Yeah, yeah. Rarity literally redeemed it for that reason.
Rat.
All right, and we're on to the Angie. Just like erasing the excess details that aren't supposed to be there at the moment. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, take your time. That's fine.
No, no. Sorry, no. Rarity's talking shit again, and well, let's just say she wants to say something, but I'm not going to let her right now.
Valid. Also, I was thinking like really dark, over
It's
the
your
top
stream, not mine.
anime eyebrows for this. Thank you. It's PG-13 here.
I actually really like the idea you got going on here.
All right, that's all sketches confirmed. Now it's just line work.
Ooh.
Okay.
Before the Discord call ends.
What? Oh my gosh. Ew, will? All right, I'll let you go. Oh my god. The dual uwu. Oh god. Okay. Anyway, see you around.
Alright, I'll be in stream again.
Yep. See you there. Loot is a little troublemaker, and I'm going to set her car on fire. All right, this is the correct one. We want to use slightly smaller for this. All right, fine. I won't set her car on fire. You convinced me. I'm having trouble with these lines though. Hmm. Ha! All right, fair enough. It's got to be insured before I do that. Otherwise, it's not a present. This is a legal note, a disclaimer. Don't commit insurance fraud. And I think my model broke. I might just be frozen for the rest of the stream, stuck in time. But that's fine. We have like less than a half hour left, and that's gonna give me just enough time to like get the line work done. I have to talk with my PR team about that. Okay. Stylistic choice. Loot. Do you want the eyelashes behind the eyes or in front of the or behind the hair or in front of the hair? Same with the eyebrows. Do you want it like floating or do you want it to be more realistic? Remember, Loot, I do need complete sentences for responses on this as I am not entirely sure of what nah would mean in this context. All right, so sort of on top. That's not even a big delay. Like, legitimately, that's pretty normal for streams. All right, that's fair. To be fair, I will be like I'm gonna be getting things at the moment you put them. All right, good to know. Oh, that is actually where the hair goes. Got it. Now I understand what I'm looking at. I love that I forget how my own art works. Also, I just realized that the raid sketch doesn't have eyebrows. I will fix that. Right. This actually isn't quite correct because I wasn't sure where we were going with it. So I do have to be a little more. Trust me, the lack of eyebrows is typically a mistake I make because, like, it typically happens in art where I'm like, oh, I love it. I love what I did here. Wait, something feels wrong. What feels wrong? Ah, I must be crazy. And then, like, a week later, oh, fuck, no eyebrows. There we go. And I'm going to make sure that these are actually connected. This is the actual, like, final thing. Don't half-ass it. Well, sorry. Okay, there we are. Next would be the raid. Letters. Ah, can't compliment me like that while I'm trying to focus. It'll throw off my groove. And then you get horrible art. You get the worst art you've ever seen. Just because you threw off the Empress's groove. All right, that was not what I mean. That was not what I meant. That you. Hey, 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 and I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. Ah, I loved that show when I was a kid too. PBS Kids, yo. Yeah. I almost forgot the exclamation point. Alright, there we go. Next up is the head pads. Oh, my back. Ah, you can't say that. You throw off my groove. Yeah, I thought it was cute. It adds more quote unquote realism to the head pat. And hey, look, I forgot the eyebrows again. I swear, I should just make a no eyebrows toggle to punish myself for constantly forgetting eyebrows. That's the line work for the head pat's done. Oh, I am so close to this. My back like slightly hurts. I am struggling. Not quite. There we go, that'll do. Kinda. Oh, did I forget to... Yes, I did. The other eyebrow can just be... No, let's just do it to here. Ah, I missed. Heck. Alright, just a second. I tend to struggle with these lines. No, I'm so sorry, Loot. That sucks. I mean, welcome back, but still. Ah, that's terrible. Okay, almost got the line work done. I forgot I had that one still. Okay, I gotta be a little bit clever about how I do this. Let's start with big thickies. Remind me never to call these big thickies again. Uh, well, I'm not going to talk about that on stream because that's technically against TOS. In fact, can we remove that question? That could get me in serious trouble. Oh no, my mods are asleep. Let me get rid of that. You are. Oh, that's not good. I do not know how to just get rid of that. Sheesh. Loot, that is not good. Don't laugh about this. Like, that's actually not great. Um, Heck. Oh boy. Let's just pretend we didn't see it. It does not seem as though she is capable of doing it. I like that first one. There we go. Uh, I can't reach my phone to mess with the settings right now. We're just gonna have to be more vigilant about this stuff in the future. Okay. Ugh. I'm just about gonna finish the line work up, and then I'll do the color stuff off stream so that we can do the next projects on the next stream. Right, now I just need to clean all of these up. Oop, forgot a nose. The angry one actually looks better without a nose, I think, so... Okay, I'm gonna do a quick fix on all of this to make sure that... Oh, I forgot to draw the T. At this point, it doesn't matter. It's like in the stream record. It showed up. It's not going to go away, so I'm really not going to worry about it too much. So let's redo this hand. Doot, 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 doot. It's alright though, Rarity. You just pulled a blue. It happens. Mostly to blue, but... It can technically happen to anyone. My body. Hmm. And I just, mm, yeah, I was not the biggest fan of how that looked. So quick change. There we go. That looks better. Not you, Rarity. Loot. Loot did. It's okay. We're not gonna worry about it too much. Oh, it is 8. Jesus Christ, with the copyright music. Fucking scared the shit out of me. Ah, okay. All right, everyone. I'm gonna call it here anyway. It's 8. I'm gonna pop off and I'm gonna finish the line work and the colors, and I'll send them your way, Loot. See you all next time. Before I go, let's see if there's anyone worth raiding to. Because if there's someone to raid to, I should do that. Um, I really wish it wouldn't show the highest view streamers for my like raid out thing, because that's useless to me. Because I don't want to raid out to big streamers, because there's no point to that. Alright, let's raid out to this old guy. He looks pretty cool. We're raiding out to Dragonheart Wormkin. Alright, everyone, be nice. Don't commit any murders that I wouldn't commit. And I would see you all next time.